Welcome to my fish.
Hello, my son. This is my first video with the iPhone 5S. I made apparently a technological leap into the future from my Blackberry Curve, which my son said was, what did you call the Blackberry Curve? Ancient. It was younger than he is, and nobody says he's ancient, so I don't know where he's getting that from.
You said the average cell phone turnover is 18 months.
But I'm above average, son.
You were using one that's like 4 or 5 generations ago.
Yeah, but you see, it bounced really, really good. It had a plastic screen, rubber all around the outside of it, and when it went skittering across the highway, I didn't worry about losing my phone. This thing here is inside a case that's twice as big as it is. Like, how come everybody wants a really tiny cell phone and then they put it in this humongous case so that it doesn't get broken? Well, that's just doesn't make any sense. Why not just have a big cell phone? Like, this thing weighs more than my Blackberry did. But my Blackberry ended up in the drink. Quite literally, my drink. And I thought I saved it. I heated it up and it came back on and everything was going to be so good. And then when it cooled down, it went off again. So the only way that we could get it to go on was if I put it on the dash of the truck, heated it up really good, and got into Rogers and got them to pull the numbers before it cooled down. Because as soon as it cooled down, it went off again.
Good thing you're telling this story again. Do you remember me telling you last night that she stopped recording halfway through that video when we were at her house? She only filmed 1 minute and 14 seconds of your entire talking.
What?
She only filmed 1 minute and 14 seconds. That's why there was only 3 videos of you putting fish away. That was all that I could make. Because the one at Horner was 17 seconds, and when they complained about 5 minutes, I'm sure they'll complain about that.
Well, you can put 17 seconds on as a part of a montage. So the whole story about, what was the story anyhow?
We were talking about the car, somebody backing into me, you getting a phone, me getting cable and internet.
So they don't know anything about the story of the guy that lied to Carl?
No, you could just show them it.
Well, how did she turn it off?
I don't know.
Well, she did videos before and she didn't turn it off.
Yeah, she turned it off this time.
Oh, so, okay.
Do that one in the van. You're standing in front of a fish tank and you have a fish channel and you're not talking about it.
Well, what do you mean? The fish tank is on the picture. That's what I'm shooting.
Yeah,
Like, that's where the camera's aiming at.
What's in there?
There's a... They call it a...
Tank is
That was a... Well, it's not mine.
Yeah.
It's your customer.
Yeah.
Well, then you tell who the customer is.
Oh, this is John's tank.
This is John's tank. Aaron's
Should
customer.
this be so far under the water, like so high up that every time it goes down it just bends over? Is that fine?
Well, has it been fine?
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah. A lot of corals at super low tide, they're out in the sun. Get it wet, get it wet. Yeah, never scrape wet, dry algae. Okay, so he's got a teeny Valentini.
It's the second one because the first one committed suicide.
And then he's got 3 oscillars.
Yeah. There was a black one, but I don't know where he is.
Okay. And then I saw a honey damsel.
There's a honey damsel.
There's a yellow angel.
There's a yellow angel. There's a marine betta.
Oh, it's Stark's damsel.
And Stark's damsel.
And then there's the
there's a swallowtail angel.
There's the
Barred
goby.
goby.
But did you know he's not a goby?
No, what is
is
he?
he?
I don't know. Blenny?
No.
An eel?
No.
Ooh.
Did you know that eel gobies aren't gobies or and they ain't eels either?
What are they?
They're fish.
Oh. There is no one's like them, so they have no family name?
Oh, they probably do. I just don't know it.
Oh, okay.
But the barred goby is actually a member of the dartfish family. Same family as the blue scissortail gobies and the red firefish gobies and the purple firefish gobies and the halfriki firefish.
I hate big owls who set up this rock on this tank. Makes it so hard to clean the glass because it's not far enough away.
Yeah, I know. Well, and they probably paid a lot of money because Big L's is pretty expensive, but
Yeah.
they don't keep the customers. They just rip them off for the start. Oh, no, no. They don't rip them off. No, no. That was me editorializing. They charge them $5,000 to do a setup. And we charge $75 an hour for setups and $55 an hour for
He has the
maintenance.
same setup as, this is all the same pretty much except bigger tank as Mars.
Yeah, but
Same
Mars
lights.
looks ever so much better.
Thanks, Dad.
I set up Mars.
You go to Mars every week. I'm here every month. If I'm lucky. He goes away a lot and he's always busy.
Well, people at Mars go away a lot.
It's also a company. Multi-million-dollar.
Did you know that they're the largest confectionery company in the world?
It explains why their fish tank's so nice.
And they're privately owned by the Mars family. I wish I owned a company that big. I'd be so rich. No, no, pump it up into the tank.
Oh.
Isn't that easier?
Yeah.
Make sure the heaters aren't going to come out of the water. So we got a damsel here in the overflow. Where is it?
What's that?
What's that? What?
Is that a branch of a gorgonian that's coming back?
Thing there?
Yeah. I didn't bring any gorgonians here, so I don't
Oh, there it is,
understand.
right in the center of the screen now. I don't know what that is, but it looks like something that's growing.
Is that just okay? That's just the molt. Cleaner
Yeah.
shrimp up in there. That 3 lines honey damsel.
Yeah.
Like that big damsel.
Well, do you know what his real name is?
Oh.
Black damsel.
Oh.
You know why? He's gonna turn black.
Really? But it's already halfway there.
Yeah.
But compared, the Starks don't get nearly as big. He hasn't changed size since I bought him.
Yeah, the damsel. Now, if you want a big damsel, you need a Garibaldi.
I don't want the big damsel.
Well, Garibaldis get like 6 inches. This is unusual for me. Normally, I'm the one that's directing the actions. This is unusual for me. Normally, I'm the one that's in here. Okay, go get this, Aaron. I'll go get this. This is the first time I've been to one of your customers.
Yeah, I know. You never come into the restaurant.
Well, because we'd have to pay for parking. See, he's got this customer has a restaurant as well, and over the last 5 weeks when Aaron's been with me, I just sit out in the side street and wait for Aaron, because that way we don't have to pay for parking and walk a long distance, because it's down in Chinatown here in Toronto, and limited parking.
It happens to be right next to the side streets, so they're just at their side.
Yeah, and read my book. Did you know I'm on book number 8 of the Elemental Assassin series that I bought there just
the
before
world's
Christmas?
biggest?
Yeah.
You know, I haven't even started reading any of the books that I got.
Yeah, but okay, turn the pump off. Okay, let's see if we can get this loose.
Oh, I gotta leave the lights on.
What do you mean? It's gonna come off real easy.
Really?
Well, it's already wiggling good.
Yeah, but then as I was watching it later, I was watching the water come down here.
Yeah, I just pulled that up.
You mean these antlers there?
I don't know. Are they leaking? I'll check on that.
You're doing it slow so the fish can't get it.
No, I'm doing it slow so that